Okay, so 2,200 years ago, Israel was under Greek occupation. In the beginning, these Seleucid kings were not aggressive. But when Antiochus Epiphanes IV came, everything changed. Act 1. Antiochus IV sent soldiers to strip the land of gold, silver, valuables, starting with the temple.
Nobody move. No reading the Torah. No worshiping God. Put it all here.
No worshiping God.
And they plundered the towns and the cities. They stole from the people. They started with the temple. They took all the valuables, and everyone was terrified. And they got everything of value. They stole everything. And the people trembled in fear. And then they left with all their valuables. Stop giving you mine.
No worshiping God.
Next, Antiochus IV decreed that his only religion to be taught was, which was Hellenistic, pagan, and depraved, and full of gods. That meant all aspects of the Jewish worship to God was banned, specifically no going to temple or synagogue, and if you were caught, you're dead. No one was allowed to observe Shabbat. There was no teaching or studying Torah or anything else, any of the other holy books. Prayer to God was banned everywhere. Children were taught and experienced perversion at school. Circumcised babies were executed, and much more. But in the town of Moadim lived 2 or 3 little shepherd girls of faith, also of the part of the town priest Mattathias' clan. His son Judah became known as the Hammer or Maccabee. So the girls encouraged themselves in God as David used to. Lord time, actually, the rabbis continued to secretly teach Torah. But if soldiers showed up, children quickly started playing dreidel games to mask their Torah teaching. That is the importance of the dreidels. Antiochus Epiphanes IV forces didn't stop at the stealing all the goods. They returned to desecrate the temple and set up Antiochus's favorite idol.
Don't worship God.
And they sacrificed pigs on the altar, which was
Sacrifice my God.
okay. Well, the girls didn't like that at all. They grabbed their swords and started to drive those soldiers out. Swords. And the children of Israel drove the wicked armies out of Israel with the help of their God, of course. Okay, we've got to clean up this mess. So the little girls started to clean up the temple. And they cleaned it up and they got the idols out. And they kept cleaning because the priests were coming to cleanse the temple also and say cleansing prayers. So they're cleaning away. There was a lot of stuff to clean up, and there was all that pig blood too. And then the priest came with all the articles of worship. The priests had to come a long way, so they're just taking a little while to get here. So they're cleaning and cleaning. And actually, they drove out the children of Israel drove the soldiers out everywhere. And that was, I'd say, the biggest miracle of all, that they were able to get those marauding armies out of the land and drive them back where they came from. Here comes the priest, and they say some cleansing prayer, and they relight the menorah. Okay, but then they discover that there's only a small amount of oil left, only enough for one day. But then, that God miraculously made the menorah stay lit for 8 days. Dreidels were inscribed with letters meaning a great miracle happened here. It took 8 days to make new oil. That's why it took so long. And the priest prayed, and the menorah was relit. And after that, there was great celebration in Israel with food and giving of presents. Okay, we are speaking of Hanukkah today, but it starts at sundown tomorrow night. Hanukkah means dedication, is also known as Festival of Lights, Feast of Maccabees, which means hammers.